Greetings from USTC360. I'm Melody Way. A new year, a new beginning. Like a new school year can bring new hope. In order to help children from low-income families carry new backpacks and wear new shoes on their growing feet, the Tzu Chi Foundation has been hosting back-to-school events since 2007. This year, the back-to-school event was held in 18 different elementary schools in Southern California. At least 20 families from each school received the back-to-school supply pack. Let's see how Tzu Chi volunteers prepared these children for back-to-school.
For Tzu Chi's back-to-school program, volunteers traveled to downtown LA to shop for stationery supplies. They shop at different stores, trying to find cheap stationery that's still of good quality. After much deliberation, the volunteers finally decide to purchase simple stationery without cartoon designs.
This year, there are 669 Hispanic recipients from the primary schools on the West Coast. We decided to give each child stationery supplies and a choice of either a backpack or a school uniform. For high school students, we give a notebook, ruler paper, and a deck of index cards. For younger students, we give notebooks and crayons. We also wanted to give these children new shoes, so we provided vouchers for a pair of shoes of any size from the Payless Shoe Store.
After purchasing the supplies, Tzu Chi volunteers begin packing the back-to-school gifts separately. A Tzu Chi volunteer who grew up in a low-income family really enjoys the activity. It reminds her of her childhood and indulges her love of giving gifts.
I imagine that the children who receive these gifts must feel very happy, right? When we were little, if someone gave us these items, we would be very happy.
Low-income families depend on social welfare. The money they receive is only enough to cover their living expenses. So these common necessities, such as school supplies, are actually a luxury for their children.
Whether through home delivery or group distribution at schools, each area's Tzu Chi volunteers distributed back-to-school gifts selflessly and wholeheartedly, knowing that these items are much needed throughout each semester. The uniform manufacturer also comes to measure the students' sizes for their new uniforms.
I know you're going to start your school next week, so today we bring the uniforms, the shoes, and the school supplies to wish you a good start.
After the Spanish translation, Tzu Chi volunteers bowed their heads in respect, grateful for the opportunity to present the gifts. The children then shared the Jingsi aphorisms they were given by the volunteers.
Having a big heart is better than having a big house.
The principal had told me before school ended, and he said he was getting a program together for 20 families, and he said that we were one of the first families. So we're pretty lucky that we have this, to have this for them.
For a family of 11 kids, 6 of whom are in school, being able to get free new uniforms, stationery, and shoe vouchers saved her family a lot of money.
Are you happy to buy new shoes? Yeah? Oh, good. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I'm 12 years old. I am the fourth child of all 11 kids. I got school supplies and shoes. It makes me happy to go back to school to get uniform, shoes, and school supplies.
Children have a strong ability to adapt. If we show them that their actions and thoughts can be used for meaningful things, they will grow up to be good citizens, instead of following the wrong examples that may be seen in the impoverished areas.
For the past 3 years, Tzu Chi volunteers have had very positive interactions with schools, parents, and students. Their work brings to mind the lyrics from a well-known Tzu Chi song. There is no one in the world that I don't love. There is no one in the world that I don't trust. There is no one in the world that I can't forgive. May this great love fill the world through all of time.
我感觉到，因为他们不认识我们，当然跟他们
They do not know us. We look and talk differently. But with respect, gratitude, and love, we pass our gifts into their hands, showing our sincerity and blessing with a 90-degree bow. We can feel their happiness, which in return fills us with joy and encourages our volunteers to continue giving selflessly.